5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. For 3. And that's it for the first. And power forward Patrick Patterson. Getting better every season. He said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro. Patterson, Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
Yep, Velcro Valutility, I call him, the kind of guy who his teammates just love. I mean, they know he's always going to have their back, and he's always going to work hard. He's going to do what he's supposed to do and be where he's supposed to be and do it when he's supposed to do it.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that goal.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Terrence Ross has checked in for Kyle Lowry.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. As we were talking about Coach Dwayne Casey, he's found his place in Toronto. Took them, Greg, to back-to-back postseason appearances.
And, you know, it's good to see him finally establishing himself as a head coach. He's really known as a defensive specialist, but once he gets in charge of a team, he'll have them focused on defense and really stresses that in every practice.
And the Raptors call time here. And guys, Bismack Biyombo, he got into a groove at the end of last season. After Al Jefferson went down for the month of April, averaged nearly 9 rebounds a game, 2.5 blocks. He was all over the floor.
Yeah, and that's Bismack. I mean, he's that guy. He cleans the glass for you, intimidates shooters in the lane. He's not all the way consistent yet, but he's shown steady improvement.
Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. It's 3 outside, an absolute bomb from 3-point range. Curry's got 38 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. With the game, he has been the X factor.
Talking about Bismack Biyombo, he entered the league as an extremely raw prospect. Was a 7th pick in 2011. His shot and general awareness were the biggest concern. But last season, he shot over 60% from the floor. The 2 seasons before that was only 45%.
He scored. He's checked in for Toronto.
3-pointers are killing them at this point.
Look at that shot! How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh! And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
And you know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
The Warriors shooting around 41% on the night. Curry with it. Picked up by Joseph. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Curry's got 43 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. From deep 3-point range, Scola with the rebound. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense You know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
And Thompson sends it back. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for... How does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can never give a guy like him that good a look.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Terrence Ross. Here's Curry. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. From deep, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Joseph. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. It's Curry with the drive. From deep. The long distance three is good. Curry's got 51.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will lie you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors.
And scoring at will, starting to pull away here.
Certainly this one's threatening to get out of hand and soon for you.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto.
Kyle Lowry.
51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in here. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
The Raptors making a switch here. Patterson's checked in. Here's Carroll, and he gets it to go. Carroll's got his first points for the game.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Curry, no good. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Warriors ball.
.16 seconds left in the first half. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
Curry with it. Lets it go with a three. A dominating.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what did you see from them? Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense, not getting enough quality looks. They need to make major changes because...
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get...
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
It's been a solid outing for Curry. He's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the small forward position. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Toronto ball.
Well, last year Toronto won their division and got bounced out in the first round. Same result, Clark, they had back in 2014.
Yeah, but you know, despite that sameness, they were an improved team last season, Kevin. They did a lot of the small things better in total, and I thought looked better and more cohesive as a group.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
You look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
That's really a good picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. I mean, they're being way too casual with the ball.
It's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing smart basketball.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had one before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right